You know that moment when a tiny thing sets you off, a message left unseen, a colleague's tone in a meeting, someone cuts in front of you in traffic, and before you even realize what's happening, your chest tightens, your heart jumps, your mind writes a whole story in a split second. You snap. You send the harsh reply. You say the words you wish you could pull back. You slam the door. And then the scene replays in your head all night on a painful loop. Not because you're a bad person, but because you reacted faster than your awareness could catch up. Buddhist teachers have warned us about this for centuries. They say anger doesn't need a punishment. Anger is the punishment. It burns the one who holds it. Now imagine something different. The same trigger, the message, the tone, the careless driver. But this time there is a pause, a breath, a tiny, almost invisible gap. You still feel the heat in your body. You notice the story your mind tries to tell. If you pour your attention into something meaningful, your emotional energy follows. Instead of shouting at a screen, you write a poem. Instead of arguing online, you go for a long walk. Instead of replaying the insult, you call a friend who actually loves you. You're not suppressing, you're alchemizing, turning raw, painful energy into something that heals instead of harms. But there is another layer. If your stress level is always on maximum, even small things will make you explode. Think about a glass of water. If it's already full to the top, one extra drop makes it overflow. Most people live like that glass, always full, always on the edge. To stop reacting to everything, you need to lower the level in the glass. That means simple, unglamorous habits. Sleep that's actually enough. Movement that gets your body tired in a good way. Moments of quiet where no one demands anything from you. Meditation, even for 5 minutes, helps reset your nervous system. Sitting, breathing, watching thoughts come and go without chasing them. Mindfulness in daily tasks also helps. Feeling the water on your hands when you wash dishes. Feeling your feet on the ground when you walk. Feeling your breath move in and out as you wait in line. Each small practice is like taking a little water out of the glass. Over time, you don't overflow so easily. Now, there is a belief that quietly ruins many lives. The belief that they made me feel this way. They made me angry. They made me jealous. They made me insecure. When you believe this, you hand your emotional remote control to everyone around you. You become a puppet, pulled by every mood in the room. Buddhist compassion starts with self-compassion. You are worthy of your own kindness. Part of that kindness is taking your power back. You can't always choose what happens. You can always choose how you relate to it. That doesn't mean denial. It doesn't mean pretending harm is okay. It means recognizing that between their action and your reaction, there is you, your history, your beliefs, your inner dialogue. When you say, "I am responsible for my response," something shifts. You move from victim to creator. You can reinforce this with gentle affirmations, not shouted, not forced, just quietly repeated until your nervous system starts to believe them. I choose how I respond. My feelings are valid, and I still have a choice. I can breathe instead of explode. Say them in the morning. Say them in the mirror. Say them right after you mess up instead of attacking yourself. Accountability with kindness. That's the balance. Another powerful step is to look at your environments. Some places, some people, some habits pull you into reactivity over and over again. You might think it's your lack of discipline. Often it's simply a toxic setup, a chat group that is always angry, a social media feed that constantly provokes outrage, a person who only calls to argue or complain. You don't have to stay in every room you were invited into. You don't have to keep walking into the same fire. As much as you can step away from spaces that poison your peace. Set boundaries. Limit contact. Curate what you consume. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Just as you wouldn't drink a glass of poison to prove you're strong, you don't need to live in emotional poison to prove you're spiritual. The more you protect your inner space, the easier it is to remain calm inside it. Of course, you won't always catch yourself in time. Sometimes emotions will still reach boiling point. Before you get there, learn the early signs. Does your jaw clench? Do your shoulders rise? Does your breathing become shallow? Does your mind start racing with arguments? These are your warning lights on the dashboard. If you ignore them, the engine overheats. If you notice them, you can pull over. At the first sign, step away if you can. Go to another room, look out a window, touch something solid, then come back to your breath. The breath is the oldest, simplest anchor in spiritual practice. In, out. That's it. When emotions rise, inhale slowly through your nose. Feel the air filling your chest, your belly. Hold for a brief moment. Then exhale even more slowly than you inhaled. Do this a few times. You will feel your body soften, your heart rate slow, your mind gain just a little more space. You can even combine the countdown and the breath. Inhale on 5, hold on 4, exhale on 3, 2, 1. This is not about perfection. Sometimes you'll still say things you regret. Sometimes you'll still send the message. But slowly, the ratio changes. More pauses, more chosen responses, fewer explosions. Now there is one more tool that can quietly transform your reactions. A personal mantra, not something mystical, just a sentence that brings you back to what really matters. You might choose, "I release what is not mine," or "I choose peace over winning," or "In this moment I breathe and let go." Pick a line that feels true for you. Repeat it daily when you're calm so your body learns it. Then in heated moments, whisper it to yourself. Let it sit between you and the reaction. The more you return to this mantra, the more it shapes your behavior. Little by little, it becomes the voice that steps in when your anger tries to take over. And remember this, you don't have to walk this path alone. Humans regulate each other. A calm nervous system can calm another. An understanding presence can soften the hardest day. Reach out when it feels like too much. Talk to a trusted friend. Find a community. Seek a therapist if you can. Sharing your inner storms with someone safe doesn't make you weak. It helps the storm pass more gently. Underneath all of these tools, there is one central direction. Back to the present moment. So much of our reactivity comes from living in mental time travel. We drag the past into the present. We fear a future that hasn't yet arrived. Buddhist practice brings the mind home, here, to this breath, to this step, to this conversation. You don't need to fix your whole life tonight. You only need to meet this moment differently, this argument, this delay, this disappointment. Can you bring one breath of awareness into it, one named emotion, one 5-second pause? If you can, then your future is already changing, because every time you choose not to react, you are training your brain. You are thickening the pathways of patience, compassion, and clarity. You are becoming the person you wish you had when you were younger. You will still feel anger. You will still feel fear. You will still feel sadness. But they will move through you like waves instead of drowning you like storms. As you keep practicing, you might notice something unexpected. Non-reactivity doesn't make life dull. It makes it clear. You hear people more deeply. You see situations more accurately. You trust yourself more fully. True strength is not the loud voice in the room. True strength is the steady heart that doesn't need to shout. So, as you go back into your day, choose one tool from this video. Maybe it's naming your emotions. Maybe it's the 5-second countdown. Maybe it's the mantra. Maybe it's simply one conscious breath before you answer. Try it once, then again, and notice who you become. Because the real miracle is not that other people change. The real miracle is that you do. And when you change the way you respond, you quietly change the world around you. In another video, we'll go even deeper into how to stay calm when the people closest to you are chaotic, critical, or unfair. For now, carry this with you. You are not your first reaction. You are the awareness that can choose something wiser. One breath at a time, but you don't obey it. You answer not from the wound, but from wisdom. You walk away before the explosion. You keep your peace and your power. That gap between trigger and reaction is where your entire life can change. In this video, you're not going to learn how to become a cold robot. You're going to learn how to stay deeply human, to feel everything, to care deeply, and still not be a prisoner of your reactions. By the end, you'll have a set of practical tools drawn from Buddhist wisdom and modern psychology. Tools you can use in real arguments, real stress, real life, to stop reacting to everything and start responding like the calm, grounded version of you that's already inside. Stay with me, because one idea halfway through this video might save your next relationship, your next job, or your own health. Let's begin with a simple truth. You are not your first reaction. Your first reaction is chemistry, hormones, old memories, body tension, years of habit. Your true self appears in what you do next. Most of us live as if the first wave is the only wave. Someone says something and we hit back. We feel fear and we run. We feel shame and we hide. But you can train a second wave, a wave of awareness, a wave of choice. Reacting is automatic. Responding is trained. Non-reactivity doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough to protect what truly matters: your peace, your relationships, your health. When you learn not to react instantly, 3 things start to shift. First, your decisions improve. Without that pause, you choose from pain, not from clarity. With the pause, you can ask, what actually helps here? Second, your relationships soften. You stop throwing words like knives. You start speaking like someone who wants to heal, not win. Third, your nervous system calms down. Less drama, less regret, less lying awake replaying the same scene. So how do we build that pause? How do we turn I always react into I can stay calm even when it hurts? We start deeper than the surface. Think about the last time you overreacted. Maybe someone ignored you. Maybe a friend canceled plans. Maybe your partner forgot something important. Objectively, it was small, but inside it felt huge. That's because you weren't just reacting to this moment. You were reacting to an entire history hidden underneath it. In Buddhism, they love root images. They say a tree with strong roots doesn't fear the storm. Your reactions are the branches. Your emotional roots are buried much deeper. If you want to stop reacting, you can't only fight at the branch level. You have to go down to the roots. Try this. When you feel yourself getting triggered later when things are calmer, ask a quiet question. What does this remind me of? That cold silence from your partner. Does it remind you of a parent who never listened? That criticism from your boss? Does it remind you of a teacher who shamed you? That feeling of being ignored? Does it remind you of being the kid no one chose? You don't need a perfect answer, just honesty. If you like journaling, use it as a mirror. Write down the moment you reacted. Write what you felt in your body. Write the thoughts that came with it. Then ask, where have I felt this before? Patterns will start to appear. The same fear in different clothes, the same wound with different faces. This awareness is not about blaming your past. It's about understanding why small events feel so incredibly big. When you know your roots, the storm still comes, but the tree doesn't fall so easily. Now, there is another hidden fuel for overreaction: resentment. Resentment is like a slow, silent poison in the heart. You tell yourself, it's fine, I'm over it. But your body remembers, your tone remembers, your reactions remember. Then one day someone says something small, and you explode with 10 years of unsaid words. Holding on to anger is like gripping a burning coal to throw at someone. You are the one who gets burned first. Letting go of resentment doesn't mean pretending it never hurt. It means deciding you won't keep drinking that poison every day. You can start small. Notice what topics always make you tense. Which names instantly tighten your jaw? Which memories make your stomach twist? Those are your unresolved files. You don't have to open them all at once, but you do have to admit they exist. You might write a letter you never send. You might speak to a therapist. You might have one honest conversation you've avoided for years. Forgiveness here is not saying what they did is okay. Forgiveness is saying what they did will not own my nervous system forever. Each piece of resentment released gives you more space inside. More space means more pause. More pause means fewer explosions. Now let's talk about a simple, powerful skill: naming your emotions. It sounds too easy, almost silly. But unlabeled feelings are dangerous. When you don't know what you feel, everything blends into one chaotic storm. You just feel bad, and from bad, you react. The moment you name it, something softens. I feel rejected. I feel scared. I feel ashamed. I feel lonely. Buddhist practice often begins with simply recognizing what is there. Ah, this is anger. Ah, this is sadness. Not judging, just seeing. When you name it, you step one tiny step back from it. You are no longer inside the emotion. You are the one observing it. You can train this like a muscle. A few times a day, pause and ask, what am I feeling right now? Be as precise as you can. Not just I'm stressed. Maybe it's I'm overwhelmed and afraid I'll fail. Not just I'm angry. Maybe it's I feel disrespected and invisible. Write it down if you can. Speak it out loud in a safe place if you prefer. When you practice this often, something beautiful happens in heated moments. Instead of acting from the emotion, you can say, I notice I'm feeling a lot of anger right now. Already that's a pause. Already you have more choice. Now let's add a practical tool you can use in the exact second you're about to react. The 5-second countdown. Your body starts to surge. Your heartbeat climbs. You're about to send the message. You're about to say the words. Inside your head, quietly count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you count, inhale slowly and exhale slowly. This is not magic, but it interrupts the automatic program. It sends a signal from your mind to your body. We're not going to lash out on autopilot this time. That small gap is big enough to save you, big enough to close your mouth, big enough to lock your phone, big enough to walk out of the room. If you practice the countdown during small annoyances, it will be there for you during the big ones, waiting in traffic, someone being loud, a minor delay. Use these as training grounds. Every time you do, you're wiring in a new pattern. Trigger, pause, choice. Alongside this, you need somewhere for all that emotional energy to go. You're not a stone, you're human. When you bottle everything up, it doesn't disappear. It builds pressure, and pressure always finds a way out. Sometimes as an outburst, sometimes as illness, sometimes as numbness. So you create channels, healthy ways for your emotions to flow. Maybe for you it's drawing, or writing uncensored pages you never show anyone, or playing music. Maybe it's movement, running, stretching, yoga, shadowboxing a pillow. Maybe it's serving, helping someone else, cooking for a friend, volunteering. Buddhist teachers often say, the mind goes where attention flows.